welcome back to the Barely Football Podcast. It's about football, but barely. I am your host, Zachary Smith. Joining me, as always, is my two good friends, Trevor Scott, Kerry Dempsey. How we doing tonight, boys?
It's football week, baby. It's action week. It's real week.
It's real week.
It's real. Put the pads on, buckle the chin strap, and draft your fantasy teams. It's football week. I'm ecstatic. I'm in a better mood than Kerry.
College doesn't count, sadly.
Yeah, it does. I got the Gators shirt on. Come on, baby.
They're just going to lose anyway. Come on.
Football. It's football. Next week will be
Who do they play week 1, Trevor?
Number 7, Utah.
Ooh.
But we play in Gainesville. It's a night game, so I'm not too scared. I'm scared, but I'm not that scared.
Huge loss, you mean. Huge loss.
How you doing, Kerry?
See, I'm 1 week closer. Life will finally matter again. I'm hyped.
Wait, you and Monica are getting big together? I mean...
Yeah, me and Monica, man.
You and, Wait, no, Amber.
Close enough.
Sorry, speaking of Amber, I'm drinking the same beer from last week, a Hoppy Amber, this sweater weather. Flannel Friday, Harpoon. It was disgusting, but...
Okay. What are you drinking, Kerry?
Yeah, look at that.
I got a new beer this week, and this one is giant. I never realized how big this is.
New beer for Kerry, big day.
Founded in Australia, Foster's. This thing is huge. It's a giant beer
all over my table.
I don't think I've ever had Foster's before, so I'm going to lose my Foster's virginity right here. And it tastes like every other beer.
Oh, my God.
That's my answer. It tastes like Miller Lite.
Okay.
I like it, though. I like it.
All right, so today I am having a new beer as well. Another one from Atlanta, Georgia, from Monday Night Brewing. I'm having a Dr. Robot. Colorful little can we got here.
Can you give us a little robot demonstration for the YouTube viewers? All right, excellent.
Yeah. It's a blackberry lemon sour. I just wanted to switch things up because I've been having a lot of dark beer lately. So, a little bit on the lighter side.
If it ain't light, never mind.
Okay. All right. So, I believe there's a couple statements that...
yeah, Zach, the people want to know.
The people want to know. Okay.
People need to know.
So, first off, I have a statement regarding my top 20 players in the NFL list. Okay. And I'm going to take the headphones off. I'm going to get real with you guys. Okay.
So he can't even
There's
hear.
a lot of hate. There's a lot of hate about that.
You got very many death threats.
A lot of hate about that. I can hear you talking, Kerry, but I can't hear you talking because my headphones are off. Okay. There's a lot of hate about my list. And, I understand that a little bit. There was some things in there that, may have not made sense to a lot of people. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to apologize to absolutely nobody. Call me daddy, bitch.
I knew he was going to cuss at the end. That was impressive.
See this Letterman jacket? See this Letterman jacket? Yeah, this is real. You know what's not real? Your Twitter. It's fake.
Yeah, it's Cook.
Anybody that put Nick Bosa and Lamar Jackson in the top 4 just shouldn't have an opinion.
Listen, if you're a racist, just say that, Kerry. You already said some shit last week. If you're a racist, just say that. If you're a racist, just say that.
Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Ramsey, Travis Kelce, Tom Brady, not in your top 20? Come on, dude. But check out our episode a couple 2 weeks ago if you want to see why Zach's such a freaking idiot. But
one plug right there, pal.
Yeah, why not?
Zach, you have another statement. Drew Lock.
Yeah, so I wrote an article for BarelySports.com. Check it out if you have the time. Talking about the quarterback battles going on in training camp. We went over Atlanta Falcons, the Seahawks, the Steelers, the Panthers at the time. And I picked Drew Lock to be the starter for the Seahawks. I'm going to read that little...
You also talked about him like 3 weeks straight.
And I've talked about him 3 weeks straight. Yeah. So, Drew Lock versus Geno Smith may be the lowest stakes battle in this list, given that neither have much expected of them.
Mid versus midder.
Basically, I go on to write in the article that Drew Lock has never been in a position, like he is now, where his team wasn't already built to win. So a lot was expected of him. Okay? Not a lot is expected of Drew Lock even if he were to get the start this year. Right? No one's expecting the Seahawks to go on a run. Okay,
Sure.
So my thinking was give the kid a chance to go in an environment where it's very low stakes, and I think he would surprise people. And I also think you know what you're getting with Geno Smith, but the ceiling is much higher for Drew Lock, which is why I thought they'd go with Drew Lock.
I think it was the COVID thing. Drew Lock missed that week for COVID, so he didn't get that chance to play week 2, and then he's kind of off week 3.
Well, even on that off game in week 3, I mean, he threw one of the interceptions was his fault of his 3. One of them hit the guy dead in the hands, and then the other one, the guy didn't come back on the route he was supposed to come back on. So like, I think Drew Lock. I think he will start a game this year for the Seahawks. I find it hard to believe that Geno Smith is going to be
There's no way Geno finishes the season.
Yeah, no way Geno finishes the season. I think you'll see Drew Lock. You also got to remember he hasn't been part of the team for very long, so he's already behind in terms of understanding the playbook and everything like that. So I think once the season moves on, we're going to see Drew Lock get a couple starts.
And it sounded like Seattle wanted Jimmy G anyway, but the Niners wouldn't trade him there, so they didn't really want either of these guys.
And they won't release him.
Yeah, and I don't think he's their backup for the rest of the year, and I don't think there's any way that we see either Geno or Drew Lock as a starting QB for the Seahawks next year. I think they either draft someone or sign someone.
Or Drew Lock starts week 6 and throws for like 4,500 yards.
Okay, a year from now, you're going to have to make another statement about this. So make sure you remember
I'm not saying it's going to happen. Let me be perfectly clear.
Wait, quick thoughts on this. So, Niners brought back Jimmy G, highest paid backup in the NFL. Seems like a lot of people saying they don't have faith in Trey Lance. So, do you think there's a chance they pull Lance, put in Jimmy G a few weeks in the season if they start struggling?
It depends. I think if you're going with Trey Lance, you got to give him time to come into his own. I mean, you can't flinch at the first sign of trouble. Okay.
But the thing is, this is a Super Bowl talented roster.
They've been a Super Bowl talented roster for the past 4 years, and Jimmy G has got him.
Jimmy G is a bulletproof vest.
Jimmy G has a better winning percentage than Aaron Rodgers.
You get shot in the head, you get shot in the head.
They have a better chance. They have a better chance of winning the Super Bowl this year with Jimmy G than Trey Lance. Maybe down the line.
Well. No,
you guys are dumb as always.
No, you know Jimmy G's ceiling, and it's not Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He was very close to Super Bowl. Trey Lance is not.
Yeah, except when he had the chance to win the Super Bowl.
There's no way Trey Lance getting his team in the Super Bowl.
You don't know that.
5 years, not now, not the next 2 years. Trey Lance is so unproven. You don't even know who he is. He could be freaking Mason Rudolph out there.
We know he's not Mason Rudolph. Let's be fair. We know he's not Mason Rudolph.
No, we don't. He did not look good in preseason either.
Kerry, something very important you just said was we have no idea who he is.
Yeah. Nobody knows who he is.
He might win a Super Bowl.
No,
he
he's
was
not.
a top 10 pick.
I think it's clear. I think it's clear. If Shanahan thought Jimmy G would get them to the promised land, he would have kept Jimmy G as the starter. The fact that they traded all that draft capital to go up and get a quarterback means that Kyle Shanahan and the owners and the GM obviously don't believe Jimmy G can get him there.
But do you think it's a good sign they kept Jimmy G?
No.
They don't have faith in Trey Lance at all.
Kerry, would you rather have a bulletproof vest on or have a bulletproof vest off? You're getting shot at.
They both suck.
Yeah, but you'd rather have a bulletproof vest on.
You can't come around and say that Jimmy G sucks after you've been defending him for the past 9 years.
Jimmy G's a good quarterback. He's not a great one. I'd rather have him than Trey Lance any day of the week.
Kerry, let me ask you something. Do you think Trey Lance can be a shade of Lamar Jackson? 70% of Lamar Jackson. No?
Lamar Jackson is easily better than Trey Lance will ever be.
Yes, I know, but do you think he can be 65 or 70% of what Lamar Jackson is?
No.
Okay. That is my
no
question.
faith in Trey Lance.
Okay. I was prepared for you to say
I have no faith in North Dakota State quarterbacks. Come on, Carson Wentz and Easton Stick? Come on.
Carson Wentz catching a stray. That's tough.
Imagine saying that about a guy with a Super Bowl ring. I mean, he has a Super Bowl ring, so clearly he's better than Justin Herbert.
Over your team.
Yeah, just like Tom Brady is better than Aaron Rodgers because he's got more rings. It's the same logic.
Justin Herbert is the worst quarterback of all time. Just say it, Kerry.
Yeah. All right, let's keep this going. God.
Kerry has zero logic cells in his brain right now. He's all emotion. All emotion.
He's smart one in this podcast, as always.
Put you in the frying pan, pal.
Who's the only one that people agreed with on their top 20? The GOAT over here, not you freaking.
I got agreed with.
Congratulations.
You got more death threats than people liking you, so shut up.
No, I didn't get more death threats. I got like 3 of those.
You only got like 2.
I got like 15 people who said Zach's the coolest. Yeah, thank you.
And you got like 75 haters at least.
I found his fellow morons.
All right, you guys getting it? Today was cut day. Brought down to 53. You guys get any thoughts on? There's a few decent sized cuts today.
One thing I want to bring up, my team. I really thought Tyler Johnson was going to make the team. I thought he was one of Brady's favorites off the bench. He's tried to connect with him a lot. Last year, he connected with him a lot in the preseason. That was a big one. So it looks like they're keeping Scotty Miller, the guy who said he could beat Tyreek Hill in a 40. So we'll see. Go Bucks. That's all I got. Bucks by 50.
I'll say Kellen Mond. People were kind of hyping him last year. They're like, Kirk Cousins needed to watch for his job. Mike Zimmer trashed him all year last year. Kirk Cousins and Mond didn't even make the team this year.
Wait, what? He got cut?
Yeah, Kellen Mond got cut.
And Sean Mannion, Nick Mullins, QB2 in Minnesota.
That makes sense for their offense, though. It does.
You think Mond is out of the NFL that fast?
Mond, I'm sure he'll sign somewhere in like a practice squad, but Mond, he's looked terrible since he came to the NFL.
Wow.
I never thought he was going to be a good quarterback.
Not that he's very similar to Sam Ehlinger to me, but not that I had faith in him in the first place. But I remember he was drafted, like he was a high quarterback on the board. Like people thought he could be something.
Yeah, there's a few other big cuts today. Let's see.
I thought it was. Coleman. Can I talk about my team real quick?
No, you're last, sadly.
Okay.
Trevor Lawrence made the 53, man.
He did, sadly enough. But another one for the Bucks. Logan Ryan got cut by the Bucks. He was expected.
Brady threw that pick to him in the playoffs. He didn't like that.
Yeah. Tevin Coleman didn't make the Jets. Josh Gordon cut by the Chiefs. Zach, I know there's a couple you want to talk about, so I'll let you go now.
There's only really one I want to talk about, and that is Laquan Treadwell getting cut by the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Beast in college.
He was a beast in college. I thought I was high on him coming into the NFL.
You were high?
Yeah. But he got cut, and from what I understand, it's really just a result of it just being a stacked wide receiver room. In terms it's so deep, they just didn't have any room for a wide receiver like Treadwell.
It's so deep. Yeah. I know a lot of Gators got cut today, too. Sadly, because I'm wearing this shirt. We had Tease Tabor get cut by the Falcons. Quincy Wilson, wherever he was. I think Gerard Davis got cut 2 days ago. But Gerard Davis will definitely find another home. He's absolutely going to get signed. As for the other two, I can't really say much. I guess we should start. Kerry, do we have any more cuts? Any more cuts?
Last big one I thought Zach was going to talk about, but he doesn't because he doesn't care. Alex Leatherwood. 17th overall pick.
I did want to talk about it.
But he doesn't because he doesn't care.
No.
People clown the Raiders for taking him. They've had such horrible draft picks in the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Arnett, Ruggs. They haven't had a good draft pick in the last 3 years.
Jacobs
in the first
declined. Farrell declined.
I guess they offered him to every other team in the NFL. Nobody wanted him.
Really?
That's crazy.
I think someone will pick him up, though, now that he's a free agent. I think someone
Nick Adams would be pissed.
You think they got
on a practice squad? He'll probably be on a practice squad tomorrow.
He's already on a practice squad.
Really?
I don't know. Probably.
I thought we were looking at
last one for me, Patriots. Dude, Bill Belichick's probably the greatest coach of all time. He cannot draft for his life.
Yeah.
He's not had a good draft pick in years. And he showed again today after he cut Devin Asai. 2 years ago, he drafted Devin Asai and Dalton Keene, 3rd round, 2 tight ends. Everybody's like, oh, they're going to be next Hernandez and Gronk. They combined for a career of 5 catches. Bill Belichick has not drafted a good offensive player in years, since Gronk. You go back, look at the Patriots' first-round picks. He hasn't drafted anyone. He can't draft. It's ridiculous.
Okay. But the thing about Bill Belichick and you'll understand this being a Patriots fan, is that he's never won shit without Tom Brady. That's all I gotta say.
You can't win shit with terrible rosters.
He's won that. Okay. He's the coach. Do something about it.
Wait. Okay, I have a question.
GM in the mouth.
Was Bill Belichick the guy that drafted Tom Brady?
Whoa, nah. Was he? No, he was at the Browns, right? Nah, he was there.
He was there.
I think he was there. Yeah. What game did Tom Brady end up coming in his first season that he was actually started a game?
Drew Bledsoe killed himself.
Okay, so he did win before Tom Brady. So Drew Bledsoe.
No, he didn't win nothing.
I mean, he made it the playoffs last year with Mac Jones and a terrible Patriots roster. That
was a terrible NFC.
Trevor, if the Patriots didn't have Belichick, where is that team going to go? The Patriots are. If it wasn't the Patriots, you're just like Belichick's not there. Wait, no. Let's say the Patriots roster is on the New York Jets. How many wins are you thinking this team would have? They have a terrible roster. There's nothing good about the Patriots. Am I wrong?
Let me redact my statement and say something else.
To the playoffs.
Let me redact my statement and say something else.
No one's say something else. Their roster, dude.
Okay. Without Bill Belichick, has never done shit without Tom Brady except make the playoffs and then lose in the first round with Mac Jones.
Yes.
Okay, I have a better one for you. Tom Brady has never won a Super Bowl without a top 10 defense.
Right. Neither has Kawhi.
No. Kawhi is a defense, you dumbass.
All right. You guys ready for some awards?
Hey, we haven't even told them what we're doing. Tell them what we're doing, Kerry.
We're doing way too early predictions.
Way too early award predictions. Yes, sir.
We got 9 different predictions, and we'll do 3 finalists for each of us, and then give 1 winner.
Wait, I got to say that thing I always say. If you haven't already, make sure to follow us on Twitter at @BeerlyFootball, @BeerlySports. Let's get into it. What are we doing first? Let's do all the – let's build up.
And Beerly Baseball, Beerly Hoops, Beerly Hockey, Beerly Bets. Come on.
Okay, I was going to do it at the end, but okay. Whatever. We can do it right here at the middle.
Let's
save the big guns for the end. What do we want to do first? Surprising, disappointing,
coach of the year. That's the most boring one.
Okay.
The only one without a player.
We're gonna each give our top 3 and then a winner.
Our 3 finalists and then who wins the award.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trevor, let's start.
Okay. So my 3 finalists are Todd Bowles, one and only. You know, it's gonna be hard to not give it to a guy that wins a Super Bowl.
They're not winning the Super Bowl.
Coach Frank Reich? Is that how you say it?
Frank Reich. Yeah.
Right? Okay. Yeah, out there in Indy. And then Nate Hackett. Those are my 3 finalists. Do you guys want to guess who I picked to be the winner?
I'm going to say Nate Hackett out of Denver.
I want to say Frank Reich.
Okay. It is Nathaniel Hackett.
Okay.
Denver Broncos. Yeah. But that was a good guess too, Zach. I think the Denver roster is a little more talented, so they'll be a little more successful.
Okay.
But
Kerry, you want to go next?
Bucks, Colts, and
all right, my top 3.
Broncos country.
The best guy, the best coach in the NFL, Dan Campbell.
Yeah, Dan Campbell. Yes.
That is a good pick.
MCDC, baby.
Number 2,
they have a very easy schedule this year.
Mike McDaniel. He was a great offensive mind in San Francisco. I think he's going to do well leading the Dolphins this year. And number 3, Trevor's going to hate this. Brandon Staley from the Chargers.
I like it. He's
a good coach.
Justin Herbert. He's not a great coach.
He's a very good coach. Herbert holds them back. He's
wow.
A good coach.
Did you watch that Raiders game last year? My goodness. He's not a great coach. Herbert carries them.
Their defense is going to have J.C. Jackson.
J.C. Jackson's hurt.
Khalil Mack, Derwin James. And you're giving them a top 3 coach in the year? If they don't make the playoffs this year, bro,
you're screwed. Worst defense in the NFL last year. Okay. Finally, Herbert's getting some help. He's not carried like Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow carried that team to the Super Bowl.
Did you watch him in the playoffs? My goodness, you idiot! Again, I
You're
can't
mad.
wait to
You're
prove you
mad
wrong
that he
this
didn't throw.
season.
You're
The
mad.
40th
This
time.
is what you are. This is what you are. You're mad that he didn't throw for 300 yards a game in the playoffs. But all those times he's breaking the pocket.
Terrible in the playoffs. He was not good.
It's the second half, and
He was not good.
taking hits. He was
game manager
so
bet.
good.
He was Alex Smith with weapons.
And it counted. He was great.
We'll go back to the
time.
We'll go back to this when I talk about my most disappointing players. All right. So for my winner, I'm going to Dan Campbell.
I like it.
I think he's going to prove the haters wrong. I think the Lions are picking up 10 wins this season.
Whoa, that's next week. That's next week.
I think he leads the Lions in the playoffs, and Dan Campbell, your coach of the year, because he's going to bang some kneecaps up. He's going to lead the boys to the win. Lions are back, baby. Let's go.
Okay.
That was not very. I agree with you, but that was not very motivational.
All right.
Yeah,
so
I'm not Dan Campbell. I'm sadly.
My 3 picks for coach of the year. I've got Brandon Staley.
Okay.
No?
Yeah.
No?
I got Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
Dudes, don't say. Are you gonna say Doug Peterson?
And I got Doug Peterson at number 3.
Okay, I'll bias a little bit.
Okay. So the reason I think Doug Peterson stands a chance is because I think that you're going to see the Jaguars be a much better team this year, be much more competitive.
Like 6 wins, maybe 7.
You'll see.
5.
But you're gonna see a team that was picking first in the NFL draft this year. I'm thinking they're gonna get a mid-round pick this year. So, with that being said, my winner is Brandon Staley. I have the Chargers head coach.
He's a terrible coach, though.
You know what's gonna be funny?
I actually don't think he's a terrible coach.
Yes, he is. Oh my God! Did you watch him last year?
Yeah, I did.
How many times did they go for it on the 4th down and not get it? He was way too risky last year.
They had a better quarterback.
Shut up.
Just shut up and go in your block again.
No, I don't know where it went.
He was way too risky last year.
All right, what are we doing next? Are we doing surprising or disappointing?
No, let's say that's later.
Okay.
How about let's do the rookie of the years.
Okay.
So let's do offensive rookie of the year. Zach, you start.
I got a fun one.
Oh, Trevor, sorry if you got a fun one.
No, I want to go last because I have a fun one.
Trevor, Zach, you start.
Hold on.
Did I say who my finalists are?
You said you want to go last.
Yeah, I want to go last.
Are you going last or are you going first?
Here you go first.
I'll go first.
Okay.
All right.
Wait. No, I'm just kidding. Go.
My first option, Drake London. He's the literally only wide receiver on the Falcons, besides that lacrosse guy. They have no one else besides Kyle Pitts and Patterson. So,
Who, by the way, you talk so much shit about Kyle Pitts. You picked him 2nd overall tight end in the 4th round of our fantasy league.
because he gets a lot of catches. I don't.
Okay, whatever. So, guys, he doesn't mean what he's saying when he's talking shit about Kyle Pitts. He's a fan.
All right.
He loves him.
Number 2, Dameon Pierce, RB1 for the Texans. They just cut Marlon Mack today, so he's guaranteed your backfield. If the Texans can actually run the ball this year, unlike last year, he's pretty much set. I think he'll have a good year.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Treylon Burks. I just drafted him in fantasy for the Titans. I mean, they've got no one else on that. Robert Woods is kind of ending his career.
Too?
He's been hurt. Yeah, I think Treylon Burks going to have a good year. I mean, A.J. Brown is gone. I think Burks is going to be the number 1 guy for the Titans this year.
Okay.
So who's your winner?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about it. Dameon Pierce, straight out of Houston.
Go Gators! Yes,
I think he just got the most opportunity, so I gotta give it to him.
Kerry, can I get a go Gators out of you?
No, Gators suck. They're gonna get destroyed this weekend. Sadly.
All right, relax. All right, moving on.
All right, so I'm gonna start. Okay, I'm gonna start with a guy that I don't think will win, but I think he's gonna have a good year, and that's Jahan Dotson out of Washington. I've been hearing a lot of good things out of training camp about the way he's been performing. And that wide receiver room's pretty good, but I don't think it hurts to have another guy there. And I think that a lot of people are going to be double covering Scary Terry for good reason. And I think that's scary. I think that's going to open up some opportunities for him to make some plays. I also have Chris Olave. I think he's going to be so good.
Yeah, he's thick. Oh, yeah, he'll be good, yeah.
I think he's got a pretty good chance. But the person I actually have winning it all, Offensive Rookie of the Year, is Treylon Burks. Number 1 wide receiver for the Titans. If you look at the way that they design their offense, it's run play, run play, run play, run play, play action, deep pass.
Yes, sir.
So if he can get enough of those play action, deep passes to go his way, make enough big catches, I think you're going to see him with a pretty impressive stat line this year.
He's got a nice body, too. He's very long.
Oh, I bet what are your thoughts on that?
I'm just saying, like, he's got a great catch radius. He can suck in balls from everywhere.
He does.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, my 3 finalists, I actually had I have a quarterback in here. What do you guys think about that?
I don't like it.
Wait, an Offensive Rookie of the Year?
Yeah.
That's not possible.
Why?
Are you seriously answering this question?
Yeah, why is that not possible? To be a finalist? Why? What's wrong with that?
Just say who it is. We all know who it is.
Wait, Kerry, why are you looking at me like that?
Is he cornerback or quarterback?
Porter with a T throws the balls.
I thought you said cornerback, and I was like,
yeah. Kerry's like, that's not possible.
I know,
it's impossible.
Like,
Sauce Gardner. I'm just playing. Derek Stingley. I'm just playing. We're doing offense. That's why you said it's impossible. All right, shout out to Zach. What you said about Chris Olave. I have him as a finalist. The quarterback I have in here as a finalist is actually Desmond Ritter.
No.
What do you guys think about that?
No shot.
He's starting over Mariota
Week
soon.
6, he's in the game.
Dude,
Week
he's
6.
better
Did
than
you guys
Mariota.
watch him play? He looked
not
terrible.
No,
Mariota's not starting.
He looked. Did you guys see his pass? His interception. It might be the worst one I've ever seen in preseason.
What about Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah, you watch your own quarterback?
Yeah, I do.
Have you seen he's terrible?
Desmond Ritter is in the game week 6. Kyle Pitts, 28 touchdowns this year.
I can't believe you picked a quarterback and it's Desmond Ritter.
Huh?
If you were going to pick a quarterback, I feel like
Kenny Pickett.
It has to be Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
Nope, actually it's Desmond Ritter because this is my list in my world. Okay. I had Kenny Pickett as a finalist and my winner.
Wait. Quick question. Who do you guys think is the first rookie QB to see playing time this season? Pickett, Willis, Ritter?
Pickett.
Willis.
Pickett and then Ritter.
There's no way Willis
Pickett and then Ritter.
There's no way Willis.
Pickett, maybe.
Tannehill's getting hurt. Willis is going to start.
He did. Logan Woodside was cut, so he didn't win QB2.
We will see Kenny Pickett as early as week 1. We will see Desmond Ritter as early as week 4 or 5.
What about Sam Howell for Washington?
No,
he sucks, dude.
He had a great preseason.
I'd rather see Heineke, bro.
They do have pretty good. They're in a pretty good situation. They got 3 mid quarterbacks out there.
Right. And then my winner, before we went off on a tangent, Zach, you got a great head on your shoulders. Treylon Burks is my winner, Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Wow, I love you guys praising my fantasy team as always.
He's not going to be great.
He's going to win Rookie of the Year. He's not going to win MVP, dumbass.
Yeah, come on,
I'll get on my bench, bro. That's how we go.
All right. What are we doing next?
Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
All right. I went first last time, so Zach, you want to go first?
I'll go first. All right. I have to put him in here. Great name. Great player. Sauce Gardner. He's one of my finalists.
Damn.
Another one of my finalists, I got Trayvon Walker. If you guys watch the way he played preseason, the fact that he's like shoving a left tackle just straight backward is insane at his size.
You like that?
Yeah, I do. And then lastly, my winner, Aiden Hutchinson.
Zach
Adams, dude.
Zach, rare win, Zach. Yeah. Rare win.
Aiden Hutchinson, he's so polished for a rookie as a pass rusher. So polished.
You see that video of him singing? That's pretty
That was pretty good.
Great. I know, right?
Billy G. Stop by.
I'll go next because me and Zach.
Yours cool because mine's not that cool.
I'll go with Zach because we're very close. Okay. All right. Runners up, Trayvon Walker. Obviously, he's up there. Number 2, that's Sauce, baby.
Oh wow.
I feel like it's hard for a quarterback to win Defensive Rookie of the Year unless you get a lot of picks. But my winner, me and Zach, agreed 100% with these 3. Aiden Hutchinson.
Me and Kerry.
I feel like he has to be, bro. He's going to lead that defense to the playoffs.
He's going to play good this year. He's going to play good this year.
Leading them to 10-7 record. 10-7, baby.
Rookie defensive lineman is taking anybody to the playoffs.
Even easy schedule. Easy schedule. Come on. But me and Zach agree 100%. Rare win for Zach and Kerry. Let's go. Trevor, what are your thoughts?
This podcast just turns into an episode of The Office. Defensive Rookie of the Year. My 3 finalists are, I had Trayvon Walker and Aiden Hutchinson like you guys, but I had a different quarterback, Derek Stingley. A lot of picks, just like you said. I think the Texans know something we don't, and that's why they reached for him and took him at 3rd overall. He was great his first year in college. He wasn't healthy after that, so he didn't play as well.
The Texans have never made a lot of good decisions, though. So
a lot of good decisions.
Yeah, neither have you, pal. You're drunk on a Tuesday night. So stay out of this one. Stay out of this one.
All right.
My winner, by the way, Zach. Kiss me. Trayvon Walker.
Whoa! Really? Yeah. Okay.
Over Hodge?
I picked the Bulldog. It pained me to do it, but yeah.
Over Hodge.
I like it. Okay.
All right.
I didn't want to seem biased. That's why I didn't pick him to win. But also, I think Aiden Hutchinson is a better player. So.
Yeah. All right, let's talk comeback player of the year, Zach. No Kim Kardashian joke right now, please.
Dude, I was going to say that. Zach always says that joke.
All right, Zach, one joke.
So at 3, and this is just because of the stats I predicted for him.
Kim Kardashian?
Because if he does have the stats I predicted for him, he will be
Ray J? Ray J?
What? Jesus Christ.
Gary, what are you thinking about?
Because of the stats I predicted for him, I picked Trevor Lawrence. Because if he has the stats that I predicted for him, he will win.
Great.
He will be up there for comeback player of the year competition. At number two,
He's not good.
I have Baker Mayfield.
He's on the train. He's officially on the train. Welcome back.
I have Baker Mayfield at 2, and number 1. This would be really satisfying to see him play another full season in the NFL, and that's Christian McCaffrey.
Oh.
Zach, Trevor, you look really hyped, and then it just died.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said the freaking white man.
Obviously, Zach's
listen. No. Listen. Wouldn't it be exciting to watch Christian McCaffrey play another full season of NFL football?
Let me tell you what happened.
There's no way.
In 2019, in 16 games, he had 287 carries and 116 catches, and he's went 59 carries and 99 carries after that. I don't know if his body's ever going to be the same. 287 is crazy for a running back.
Yeah.
And then you put 116 receptions on top of that.
I understand.
Is it possible that it's over?
I hope not, but I'm saying if he comes back, if he's healthy all year, I think he's a good bet for a comeback player of the year.
I will say.
Did you just fact check me, Kerry, on your phone?
No.
Okay, because that's right. 287 and 116.
I will say, with Matt Rule's offense this year, he's gone with a ton of speedy wide receivers. Guys like DJ Moore. You know, he was the Jaguar guy. I can't remember. He brought
Marvin.
Laviska Shenault.
He brought in his whole offense is based on fast guys. Tommy Tremble at tight end, whatever. I think they're going to relieve the pressure off of McCaffrey as best as they can.
Why did you just flex Tommy Tremble?
He's underrated.
What was that?
Exactly why you don't know football. Exactly why you don't know football.
Tommy Tremble is not that guy, pal. He's never been that guy.
Yes, he is.
Thomas Trimble? Are you kidding me?
That rule is gold. Make the fastest team of all time. He's going to take the pressure off CMC as much as he can and use all his fast little tools he's got in his offense and try to get, CMC the less carries as possible a game.
Yeah.
Kerry.
Honestly, I like this team with Baker.
Kerry.
I like that comment.
Tommy Trimble had 20 catches for 180 yards and 1 touchdown last year.
Trevor, when does a rookie tight end perform well?
180 yards.
A rookie tight end.
In a season.
He was not TE1. Ian Thomas is above him. He's TE1 this year.
What are you flexing?
What?
What is your selling point? That he's fast?
He's fat for a tight end. He's more of a wide receiver. He's like Kyle Pitts.
No, Kyle Pitts had over 1,000 yards. This guy had 180 yards.
Yeah. Tommy Trevor's good. Just wait.
No.
He's like Kyle Pitts. No, Kyle Pitts had 1,000 yards. This guy had 180.
Neither of you know any football. So
I do. What are you talking about? I didn't talk shit about your comment.
Just
damn.
Wait.
This fucking.
Just wait when Tommy Tremble's catching 6 catches for 63 yards and a touchdown week 1 versus.
Play him in fantasy then. Play him in fantasy. Week 1.
I have Kyle Pitts. Why would I play him?
No, a different league. You're in like 5 leagues.
I haven't drafted yet. Maybe I will. All right. Trevor, you want to go
drafting this bozo? I'll go next. What are we on?
We're on Comeback Player of the Year.
No. Yeah, Comeback Player of the Year. Sorry.
Okay. I had McCaffrey. I don't think he has a big season. He was definitely my third. As much as I just talked shit about him like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield for sure is another finalist, but this is going to be one of the easiest awards in recent Henry.
You're so dumb.
In recent memory.
You're so dumb. I hate this show. I'm quitting.
I don't hate it.
Recent memory. That you're going to be able to give this award to Derrick Henry by week 13.
We were all very close on this.
Okay.
I said recent Henry.
Yeah, but smart.
I know you did that on purpose and you pretended.
No, I didn't. I looked down and I saw his name and it just came out.
All right. My 3.
Where?
Number 3.
Yo, my freaking co-host make me drink straight liquor before we start recording.
What's the problem?
My co-hosts do too, so I don't want to hear it.
Okay? No, that was an accident. All right, go ahead, Kerry.
All right, number 3, Derrick Henry. I think he's. He's a very good running back. He's going to bounce back, obviously. If he's
healthy. He's the best running back in the league. He's the best player in the league. But continue.
He's older now. I don't know about that. I think Jonathan Taylor is better at this point.
Nope.
But it's running backs. They only last like 4 years at this point in the NFL.
Okay, and he lasts 4 seconds.
All right. Number 2. Jameis one-on-one is going to love this so hard.
Oh, my God.
Jameis Winston.
Hey, I like that.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all.
Look at his weapons last year. He had nothing, and he still was.
Chris Olave.
He has Chris Olave. He's Michael Thomas, Juice. He's got whatever that tight end is. His O-line is healthy. I think Jameis has a chance for a big year this year.
I don't hate it.
And
I don't think he's gonna have a big year.
The Saints beat Brady last year with terrible quarterbacks.
Bro, the score was like 9-0.
They still have a great defense. If Winston is decent enough,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Winston doesn't have to be good for them to win games.
And now he's got Thomas, Landry. He's got all these weapons.
That's ridiculous. Jameis Winston is not gonna be good. He's not gonna be.
He was decent last year.
Gonna eat a W against Tampa.
He threw for 189 or 186 yards a game.
All over. Who cares? They were like 4-2 when he started.
But that's not good. That's not a good.
They would have been easily in the playoffs if he didn't get hurt last year. Yes, they would have. They were out by Trevor. They were out by 1 game, and Ian Book, who was released today because he's a terrible quarterback, for 2 games.
Okay, but the only thing we have to base Jameis Winston on is the previous year when he threw 30 interceptions.
They could easily win at least make the playoffs with him. At least last year. This year, he got his eyes, bro. He can see now, I guess.
He's a character, though. He's very entertaining. I like him as a person.
I see this as the breakout game this year. And my comeback player of the year, both of you had him in your top 3. I mentioned him earlier. Baker Mayfield as my comeback player of the year.
So you're back on the train.
I'm back on the train.
Is this a Baker Mayfield podcast now? What the heck?
He was overrated last year, but people underrate him now. That's the problem with it. People put him as like a top 10 QB heading to last year, especially Trevor, who had him at like 13-3 last year or whatever. And then
that wasn't my fault.
This year, people are acting like he's they're acting like he's Sam Darnold out there. No, he's still a top 15 quarterback. I think Baker's going to come back, have a decent year. Maybe not leading them playoffs, but maybe 9-10 wins. And with all these weapons, DJ Moore, CMC, if they stay healthy, Baker going to put up a big year for the Panthers.
Okay.
Baker, come back. Let's go.
So Panthers, Titans.
Exactly.
Easiest award.
We had a disappointing, surprising, or offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year?
I feel like we should do disappointing and then surprising.
Yeah.
Do it. Trevor, start.
I also did finalists for these.
I'm gonna get some hate on this. Which one are we doing first?
Let's do disappointing.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate on this. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I have 2 that are gonna hurt Kerry's feelings. So I might just wait till he gets back.
I have 2 that are gonna hurt Kerry's feelings. Yeah.
Do you have any that are gonna hurt my feelings?
Maybe 1, but I don't think so.
Okay, I think 2 is definitely on your list. I'll go with 1. No, all 3 of mine are honestly gonna piss Kerry off. Kerry, we need you in here. Pinch it off, bud.
I'll go first.
Okay.
So in this category, I have to think about okay, who do people think is going to be great? Or who was great last year and is not going to live up to the hype this year? Number 1 on that list is Trayvon Diggs.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. He's getting burnt all training camp. His eye discipline's gotten better, but people are running right by him.
Zone. Really, he's a zone nickel. He's just better at corner than safety. Yeah. But that doesn't mean he's great at. He's basically a safety playing on guys.
So I have Trayvon Diggs because halfway through the year, everyone's talking about him as one of the greatest cornerbacks ever.
That's crazy.
But I have Trayvon Diggs as disappointing. This next one's gonna piss people off, and I get it, but I'm just gonna cool the hype here a little bit. Okay. I'm going to preface this by saying this. Okay? This player had an incredible year last year. One of the best years of all time at the position.
Dude, fuck you, Zach.
And I think Jonathan Taylor is going to disappoint this year.
That is not where I thought you were going.
I don't hate that. I don't hate it's a running back. Yeah. Running backs never lived up to anything.
Yeah, so I don't... Everyone's expecting Jonathan Taylor to have the same year he did last year, and the Colts are going to go 16-0 and win the playoffs or Super Bowl and all that shit. I don't think it's happening. I think teams are going to force Matt Ryan to throw the ball over their heads, and I think he's going to struggle to do that. And Jonathan Taylor's not going to have as good of a year as he did last year, and that's why he's on my disappointing list.
David Johnson 2.0?
Maybe.
I don't think that far will fall off.
Okay. My most disappointing player should be obvious. It's Tua Tagovailoa. Okay.
How is he disappointing?
Huh?
How is he disappointing though? I feel like outside
these two
Miami,
guys right here. That's how he's gonna disappoint. These two guys
outside
right
Miami,
here.
nobody hypes him up.
No, you're not cooking.
Who is hyping him up outside Miami? No one.
You literally oh, did you see that Tua pass to Tyreek Hill? And I went and I watched it. And what I saw was a guy underthrow him by 5 yards so that instead of being a touchdown, it was just a guy had to come back and catch the ball like this.
Patty Mahomes touchdown.
For my most surprising list.
That's a Patty Mahomes touchdown. Why would you say that? Don't ruin it.
Hey, it's coming out.
So Tua Tagovailoa is my most disappointing player this season.
I don't agree, but obviously I'm just disagreeing on Tua, but I don't see people hyping him up outside Miami.
I've seen a lot of hype.
Miami's big, bro. Miami might as well be its own state, honestly.
But here's the thing too. Miami has been hyping him up like crazy. They're hyping up more than I've seen anybody hype up any quarterback ever. Like
I know
more
a lot of
than
Latino
they love
girls.
Tua more than
Yeah.
Green Bay loves Aaron Rodgers, which is crazy.
Whoa.
I don't know about that.
Look, I know a
Dude,
lot of
I'll say
Latina girls, and they all got a Tua jersey.
Skylar Thompson looked great this preseason. I want to say that.
We shouldn't talk about him. No one cares, bro.
This is the best
Thompson?
preseason. He was the best preseason quarterback in the NFL.
No Ryan Griffin slander. I hope not that.
Ryan Griffin got cut. Nobody cares about him.
Yeah, last year, but before that, he was the
No,
one of
he
the
got
best
cut this
quarterbacks of
year.
all
He
time.
got cut this year too.
Yeah, but he's like an all-time great preseason quarterback.
Skylar Thompson. He had like 130 QBR, 7 touchdowns, no interceptions. 7
Okay,
Right.
rounds.
Who's going next on their disappointing list?
Kerry. No.
Let me
you're
go.
gonna piss me
Let me go.
off.
All right, number 3. This will piss you off, but won't piss either of you off too much. The top 2 is gonna piss both of you off so much I'm gonna cry. Number 3, Devontae Adams. I think he's
so dumb,
I didn't
bro.
see that at
down.
all.
There,
That is shockingly bad.
Kerry.
I think he's gonna have a decent year. I don't think people acting like he's gonna take Derek Carr to the playoffs.
Let me tell you.
They went to
Let me
the
tell you
playoffs
something.
last year, Kerry.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I'm
I'm saying
Without him-
1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, something like that.
Bro, with a bad O-line, with a banged-up Darren Waller that didn't play all year, wide receiver 1, Hunter Renfrow, he threw for 4,800 yards.
I'm saying Devontae Adams is a product of Aaron Rodgers.
Whoa.
I've said that for 6 months. It's not really.
Yeah,
okay.
and you've never been cooking. Like that is big. You've never even turned the
wild.
stove on, pal.
I mean, I can't prove my point until he plays without.
You can't exactly.
So
And you haven't
what?
been able to do
He
that
was
saying it during the
my
season,
point.
and he was going out there and busting ass. Like
I bet you would know he's busting.
you're not
ass.
wrong right now, but you were wrong when you.
I
First
will prove you right in a couple months.
But you won't.
Oh, I will, baby. I will.
Okay. Who's your next
All
one?
right.
That's so
Here's my
dumb.
next 2. I'm gonna piss both of you off in the next 2. Number 2, I'm gonna go with Zach first. Trevor Lawrence, he's a bust. He's not good. People act like he's Peyton Manning 2.0. He is trash. He is never gonna be a great quarterback. He is mid. He is never gonna be good. Trevor Lawrence, come on. I don't care if he's the worst.
You know what? Now that he said the
Who's
Devontae Adams thing, I'm
horrible
even
last
more
year. Are
confident
you kidding
Trevor
me?
Lawrence is going to be good. I'm more confident.
Why Peyton Manning and Tom Brady for years? He was terrible last year. I don't care if he's more coach.
You're not cooking.
He looked like Johnny Manziel on drugs out there. He's terrible. Come on. He's never going to be good. He is stuck in Jaguar brain.
This is the most. This is so crazy. This is so crazy, guys.
Baking soda.
Everybody listening. I want you to understand how crazy this is. How angry he's getting about something that, like, no one in the NFL really cares if Trevor Lawrence is good or bad, except for Jaguars fans and Kerry Dempsey. That's the only person.
You're pissed.
You're care. Pissed. All right.
You're a hater. All
right,
he is. Legit hater.
I went at Zach for that one. I'm going to go to you, bud. Number 1, Joe Burrow. He is Alex Smith with weapons. He is not good. He is carried by his offense. He was terrible in the playoffs. He was so mediocre. He was carried all playoffs wrong. He had so many drives in the Super Bowl to win that game. He couldn't. He's average. He's better than average. He's not a good quarterback. Come on. Clear day of the week.
Kerry's peeking so bad, half his words are cutting out.
He's better than average. Kerry said he's average. He's better than average. He's not a good quarterback. Kerry, I need you to do something.
He's Case Keenum with the Vikings.
Kerry.
He's not that good.
Kerry, listen to me.
Show me
where Joe Burrow touched you.
There's blood on my.
No.
There's blood. I am bleeding right now from the violence.
Good. That is a sign from God.
Kerry, or Trevor, don't you feel more confident Joe Burrow is going to be better because he said Devontae Adams was going to be bad?
This is the only thing I will give to Kerry. looking through our schedules, doing all this prep that we're doing for next week's show, by the way, schedules and records. The Bengals, from what I've seen, have a top 3 to 5 hardest schedule.
Go back and watch him. He was I'll give you this. He was very impressive in the regular season. But if you go back and watch him in the playoffs, people act like he's Tom Brady reincarnated. No, he was good at best. He did not lead that team in the playoffs. He led because
you know what? Now that you say that, Kerry, I think he is Tom Brady reincarnated.
The Rams couldn't fall up in the Super Bowl either.
Now that you say that, Kerry, I think he is.
The Tom Brady analogy. Tom Brady snaps the ball, sits back there, does a little hitch, does a little dump off, whatever. Joe Burrow snaps the ball and is running for his life. How many times did he have a clean pocket to throw the ball?
5 chances to win that game in the Super Bowl, and he couldn't.
And what happened? Bro, the last play of the game, that is a touchdown. That is a Lamar Chase touchdown. And he had a second and a half to throw the ball.
He's Case Keenum. He's Alex Smith.
Case Keenum.
People hype him up like he's the next coming of anyone. If he is Case Keenum, then Justin Herbert is Luke McCown. Justin Herbert clears Burrow
No, he doesn't. He is not a winner. Joe Burrow is a winner. Justin Herbert.
Yeah, put Justin Herbert on the Chargers. We'd be 17-0, you fat ass.
I don't care.
All right, who's your most 3 disappointing? Let's hear this, bud.
I think all 3 of these are going to ruffle some feathers. Probably all 3 are going to ruffle Kerry's feathers. So I'm going to go temperature. My mild ruffing Kerry's feathers is Deontay Johnson.
I like that pick.
That didn't ruffle your feathers?
I think George Pickens might have potential to be better than him. I love Deontay Johnson, but
he's my most overrated player in that division.
Lately, he hasn't seemed to be trying lately.
Yeah.
Number 2, my medium piss off Kerry, Mac Jones. He peaked last year. That's all I gotta say. I know there's a lot of Patriots fans that listen to this. Kerry's family. I'm sorry. Mac Jones, I think he peaked last year. Also,
Mac Jones, obviously, I tweeted that tweet earlier that said he peaked. I think it's going to be hard to... He looked terrible in the preseason. Absolutely terrible. He looked like Ryan Mallett out there.
You know who looked better than him in preseason? Trevor Lawrence.
Jarrett Stidham looked better than him in preseason.
Bro, Jarrett Stidham is a stud.
Mac Jones is going to be hard. Mac Jones, we can't really know it's a year 2. And you might be right with that. I don't...
got so many girls at Auburn.
We're going to have to wait till year 2 on Mac Jones.
My what's going to piss you off the most, and I don't want to explain this, I just want you to watch.
If you say Justin Herbert, just shut up and go in your box right now. Just come on. Bring it out. Bring out that box.
Oh, God.
TJ Hawkinson.
That is very random. That is so random, I don't even like.
I don't know what to say.
He's a finalist. My number 1 for this was Deontay Johnson.
Why TJ Hawkinson?
Because he's one-hit wonder. Trust me. Watch.
He was hurt last year.
Yeah, and he sucked when he played 5 games. He wasn't nothing.
He's very good last year.
Huh?
He was good last year.
No, he wasn't. Look at his game log, bro. Good at what? He wasn't catching passes. What was he doing? Blocking well?
I expected you to do better on this, and you did terrible. You picked TJ Hawkinson and Deontay Johnson? What are you doing with your life?
They're both
You pick, what even are these choices?
Okay, Trevor, on 3, I want you to pick who had the worst list. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Kerry, yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? Who hates on me every single week, but the general population loves me? Because you are
Twitter followers are 13 years old.
I don't get death threats on the daily, and nobody even acknowledges that you exist. So I beat both.
Yeah, y'all did not care about me at all. Nobody said my list was good or bad.
Someone said they should shoot you in the head, but
yeah, but I said I would dodge.
Yeah, I didn't get any death threats. Both of you did. So at the end of the day, who's winning?
I think the person that's uninteresting and just a crowd pleaser is taking it now. Honestly.
You say I'm wrong, but if everyone agrees with me, I'm not wrong.
Okay, so, when people thought the Earth was flat and, the solar system revolved around the Earth, you think that the first person to realize that it was the other way around was correct?
Are we slandering that Cortez guy from Spain at this point? Come on.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't even know.
What do we got next? Surprising players?
Most surprising. Wait, I want to go first.
Okay.
Number one, just to piss Zach off again.
It doesn't piss me off. It just makes me disappointed in you as a football
Tua Tagovailoa. He is going to prove you wrong this year. Sadly, he's going to destroy my Patriots week 1. Tua is a lot better than Mac Jones. I know I hate on him so much.
No, he's really not.
He gets so much hate.
He's Mac Jones with a weaker arm.
He's not a great quarterback. He's a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback. That's it. He's got great weapons this year and a great coach.
I'd rather have Mac Jones over Tua Tagovailoa. I'm just going to say that right now.
Mac Jones is almost reached his peak. And even Trevor agrees in that, but he's too much of a bitch.
No, I didn't agree, bud. I said that first.
All right.
I said that last week or 2 weeks ago. I said he'd already reached his peak.
All right, number 2, most surprising, Jared Goff. People slander him all day long, every day of the week. He's great if you give him a good O-line and some weapons around him. I think he's going to put up a big year for Lions this year and leave them 10-7, playoff berth, Lions back, baby.
I'm excited for next week's episode, honestly.
I am too.
Me too.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Do I need a reason? I don't know. I'm on the show. It's fun.
All right. Number 2.
Do I have to explain why I like doing my job?
I'm excited for next week. What?
Number
Why?
3, I couldn't pick one, so it's kind of a 2-guy pick right here.
Is that how you like it?
2 guys.
That's the best way to do it.
Kerry likes to get Eiffel Tower.
Jameis Winston, Michael Thomas. Jameis Winston gonna have a really good year. I think Michael Thomas is gonna bounce back. People
on
keep
my fantasy team, by the way.
I think Michael Thomas will be back as at worst a top 15 receiver, at best top 10. I think the 2 are gonna bounce back, lead the Saints to playoffs this year.
At worst, top 15?
At worst, top 15.
And he's on my fantasy team?
Yeah, you got a rare win on that, bud.
Rare Trev Scott W. Okay.
Is it me next?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna start with my third most surprising player, and I'm gonna go with Trevor Lawrence again because I picked him in comeback player of the year.
For one.
Okay.
All right.
It's so unnecessary. You see how I reacted to Tua Tagovailoa? I was just like, I think I'd rather have a lot of other
call me
quarterbacks.
selected.
Next, I'm gonna say something because I was listening to God, what show is it? Hold on, I can find
Joe Rogan.
No, I don't listen to Joe Rogan.
What's his name? Andrew Tate.
I was listening to the Rick Eisen show, and
whoever that is.
And the new head coach for this team, I think Rick Eisen's got a pretty good beat on what's going on right now. And I think that Kirk Cousins is going to surprise because he's going to perform well in primetime this year and win games.
I would like to see that. Some strong Kirk Cousins performances, that would be crazy. I would be like, what is happening?
All right. And then my
most... step up in the pocket, not good. 40th time.
Huh?
Trevor Lawrence sucks.
That was 5 minutes ago,
Kirk
Kerry.
Cousins, pal.
Yeah. I know.
Okay.
I'm still getting over it.
And then my most surprising player this year, because I think he's going to be better than a lot of people think, is Jalen Hurts.
Shut up!
I think he's going to take a big step forward this year. I think we're going to start being able to see him throw the ball more, especially down the field.
He can't throw the ball! He can only run!
Kerry, we didn't have to ask you to drink
every
this podcast. He's improved every offseason. I think he's going to be great this year, and that's why he's
since college, since high school.
If the Eagles have a competent quarterback, they'd be a Super Bowl contender. Competent quarterback. Yes, they would. No. They have a great defense, great O-line, great wide receivers. If they had a competent quarterback, this team would easily win the NFC East. But they have Jalen Hurts, who can't throw the ball.
What a
and just
surprise.
They have
baby
a very good chance to win the division.
Yeah.
They're
the favorite to win the division, actually.
It's either them or the Cowboys, really.
They're the favorite to win the division right now. The Eagles.
Not with Jalen farts.
No, like betting odds they're the favorite.
I have no faith in that man.
Okay. And that's why he's going to be most surprising.
I have no faith in women. That was a nice one, Zach. That was a good one. Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, I have 4 finalists, but one of them isn't really most surprising. It's just most refreshing. Baker Mayfield. He's going to return to his Baker Mayfield self, so he's most refreshing. Most surprising, Khalil Mack. I don't think we're getting prime Khalil Mack, but I think we'll get double-digit sacks. Maybe he can, bring that bum quarterback to the playoffs. The guy that I said is going to win people leagues, Juju Smith-Schuster. Corvette. Yeah, get him on your fantasy team. I got him on mine.
Speaking of which, why don't we talk about Trevor's fascination with Jackson Mahomes?
Dude, he's in love with him. He would love to slob on his knob.
Who is that?
Yeah, okay. Let's bring up the text messages.
Trevor in love with Jackson Mahomes.
All right.
Radio. Jackson Mahomes, if you were listening to this podcast, Trevor Kirkland will slob on your knob.
It's Trevor Scott, Kerry. It's always Trevor Scott. It's never been Trevor Kirkland. It's Trevor Scott. All right. My winner.
Wait. Okay, go ahead.
My winner.
Wow.
My winner for most surprising player. Is it hot in here? I brought him up last week on the show for most underrated in the division. The year of the YOTB, year of the beer, year of the break. Cameron Brate.
It's not going to happen, dude. I'm sorry.
YOTB, Cameron Brate. Okay, yeah, you'll see.
He's so average, I have no response to that.
Okay, he's going to surprise you this year, and that's why he's the most surprising player.
I don't even thought Kenyon Drake signed with the Ravens, and I actually like that because nobody cares about Cameron Brate, so I thought of Kenyon Drake, and that's a good signing. Because nobody cares about Kenyon Drake.
And I promise, nobody cares about anything you just said. I was kidding. Have we all given our surprising?
Yeah, we've all given our surprising.
Kenyon Drake will easily have better numbers than Cameron Brate. Easily.
Okay.
Wait, who?
Kenyon Drake will easily have better numbers than Cameron Brate.
A running back and a tight end?
Yeah. On the Ravens?
Is he going to have more rushing yards than Cameron Brate, Kerry?
More total yards, dumbass.
He's a running back, obviously.
Cameron Brate sucks. He's been good since he went to Harvard.
He will have over 600 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Kenyon Drake's going to have like 800 yards, 6 touchdowns. Cameron Brate's going to have like 542 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Nope, he will have over 600 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Mr. Bucks bias over here.
Bucks Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
DPOY.
I'll go first. My 3 finalists, I didn't get real funky here. My 3 finalists are TJ Watt. I almost said Chandler Parsons. Micah Parsons and Aaron Donald. My winner is TJ Watt. I think he'll get more interceptions this year like he did 2 years ago. I think the only reason he won it last year is because he set the sack record. But I think he'll be healthy this year, get some interceptions, add on to it, win 2 in a row. And I think Aaron Donald finishes 3rd this year. Micah Parsons gets stolen from him.
All right. I'll go ahead and go next because this is very similar. I have Aaron Donald in 3rd, TJ Watt in 2nd, and Micah Parsons in 1st. What it looks like the Cowboys are going to do is they're going to keep him as an edge rusher, which is where he is best. And I think he's going to be a dominant edge rusher for them.
All right. I have pretty similar to you guys, except for my number 3 is different. Number 3, instead of Aaron Donald, I have Myles Garrett. He's a beast.
Not a bad pick. I actually like that.
For me, Donald's the best defense player in the NFL, but he doesn't put up the stats. So I go with Garrett at 3. Number 2, I put TJ Watt, and number 1, Micah Parsons. I think Parsons is a beast. Honestly, Parsons could put up insane numbers next year. I think he could be the best defensive player in the NFL next year. or at least
possible.
at least in consideration for it.
It's possible.
He's a beast. I'll give him that. All right, offensive player of the year. Zach, you want to go?
Sure. So typically what happens with offensive player of the year is the MVP is really a quarterback thing, and the offensive player of the year is a non-quarterback thing. Okay, so that was my thinking going into this. Okay, I just want to preface that by saying this.
Fair.
So I'm actually going to change my list just now. Actually, so I need to text Dort and tell him, hey, I'm going to change my list.
Daddy little Dort.
At number 3, though, I preface it by saying that at number 3, I have Lamar Jackson.
Zach, combating racism in 2022. What a good
For what
guy.
award? For what award?
Offensive player of the year.
Okay.
QB's not getting up there, though.
Yeah. So I have number 3, I have Lamar Jackson. At number 2...
Zach's all in the Lamar train last couple weeks. I don't know why.
I still think he's still number 8 on my quarterback.
Zach is Zach is going anti-racist. He is just embracing diversity. He's living his life. It's a great thing in 2022.
At number 2, I have Derrick Henry.
Fair.
And at number 1,
You say that?
I have the Triple Crown winner, Cooper Kupp.
Wow, freaking Nick Adams out here.
Yeah.
I don't think it's because he's going to be the best offensive player. I think it's because he's going to put up crazy statistics like he did last year.
And Skowronek clears his white ass.
Skowronek sucks, okay? Skowronek is terrible.
He made the team again 2 years ago.
I don't know how. That's wild.
Trevor, you or me want to go?
I looked. One of my finalists, I just put Henry, and I was like, Hunter Henry? No, Derrick Henry is one of my finalists. Kerry, Justin Jefferson is one of my finalists. You like that?
Winner win. Let's go.
Okay, but my winner is somebody that's already been disrespected on this show. Does anyone want to guess?
Joe Burrow.
No. For Offensive Player of the Year?
Joe Mixon.
Yeah, no.
Jonathan Taylor.
No, but good guess. One more.
J.J. Taylor.
Devontae Adams.
Rusted. Come on, dude. Come on.
No, he's winning Offensive Player of the Year. Not Kirk Cousins. Derek Carr is throwing for over 5,000 yards. That team's going to the playoffs.
No
I have
way.
a ghost number 1, by the way, guys. I have a ghost number 1. I just want
You're
to put that
higher
out there.
than a fight on a Thursday in Germany.
I have a ghost number 1, and that's
We don't get wind in
I
Germany.
have a ghost
on
number 1.
Thursday.
That's Christian McCaffrey. Is my ghost number 1.
Yeah, you would.
If he plays all year, I think he's gonna.
Freaking Zach with the racism out here. The white guy or the white guy? Classic Zach right there.
Okay.
All right, my offensive player of the year, number 3. Nobody had him on his list. Najee Harris. He's a beast. Zach drafted him in his league. He's going to lead this Pittsburgh offense close enough to the playoffs, but probably not the playoffs. I think he's going to put up close to 2,000 yards. He's a beast, Najee.
Whoa,
Number
plus 2,000?
It's crazy, but I could see it.
Okay.
Number 2, Jonathan Taylor. I think he's going to put up a big year. He's going to lead that offense. He's going to lead Mr. Old Man Matt Ryan. He's still a beast. I think he's going to be the best running back in the NFL this season.
Well, clearly
Taylor.
not. Well, never mind. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
Because you're wrong, as always.
Go ahead.
Number 1, Trevor mentioned him, Justin Jefferson. I like Kirk Cousins, but he's the reason the Vikings are in there.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
wide
Justin
receiver
Herbert.
in the NFL.
No, he's
Justin
not.
Jefferson, you were a beast. Just keep flexing on them haters, man. Just own them frauds.
All right,
bro.
now it's time for the MVP award.
It is.
Let's do it. Jamar Chase is better than Justin Jefferson. Let's do it. MVP.
MVP.
Who wants to start?
I'll go first. My third place, Derrick Henry. We got a running back as a finalist. He gets third place.
No shot.
He's the best player in the NFL. A healthy year. He's going to remind people all year. I wanted to put 3 quarterbacks in here. I thought about putting Brady in this hoe. But third, I got Derrick Henry, best player in the NFL when healthy. Second, it pains me to do it. My brother, Lamar Jackson, second finalist. Y'all want to guess who my MVP is?
I don't know.
Burrow.
Kerry, you hit it right on the head. No, I'm just kidding. It's Josh Allen. I went safe, but I believe in the Bills this year. I believe in Josh Allen this year. I believe in Stephon Diggs. I believe in all 3 of those running backs. I believe in Gabe Davis. I believe in that secondary. I believe that Trayvon White will come back healthy. It's the Bills' year.
Tre'Davious White?
What did I say?
Trayvon.
You said Trayvon. Making Trayvon Martin.
All right, I'll go next.
I saw Trayvon Walker on my paper.
Oh, I'll go next. So at MVP, I have 3 quarterbacks. The third of which is a guy who I think will surprise this year, just because
you're gonna say Kirk Cousins.
This is his first year without a top wide receiver, but I still think he's gonna do things.
Matt Ryan.
And it's Aaron Rodgers. Or Aaron Rodgers is gonna come third.
Dude, he's balling on those Percocets, bro.
I have Aaron Rodgers at third. At number 2, I have a guy that could end up being the best quarterback in the NFL in a few years.
Oh, damn, Joe Burrow. That's crazy.
Justin Herbert at number 2.
Fuck you, Zach.
Zach knows ball.
And at number 1, I'm right there with you, Trevor. I got Josh Allen.
Yes, sir.
He can do it all. He can run. He can throw. That offense is set up for success. I love Josh Allen.
He was not good last year.
Cry, bozo. What?
What?
He was not good last year. Look at his stats.
Let's look at his stats, Kerry.
He ran for 900 yards almost.
He had like
853. 853. Is that right? Is that how many yards you rushed for?
4 really good games. Rest of the year, he was so mid. My goodness.
Okay, let's look at Josh Allen's statistics.
He had a down year by Josh Allen.
853, by the way. Dort, I know you're watching.
He had a down year by Josh Allen standards. If you look, Zach, look at his game log, not his year. Down year.
Game log.
Wait, if you're judging the year, why would you look at his game log? Look at his bad games?
Because he'd have a couple of good games.
Your boy Justin Herbert was throwing pick sixes in the fourth quarter. You want to talk about that?
We want to talk about Joe Burrow in the playoffs? Let's bring it on, baby.
Yeah, pal. Went to the Super Bowl. He was a play away from winning the thing. Cry. What?
How many great quarterbacks have won the Super Bowl named Nick Foles? Fucking dumbass.
They beat your Patriots, pal.
So
you're wearing a Patriots shirt. What do you mean, sir?
Brent Dilfer won a Super Bowl. Is saying he's a great quarterback?
No. There was a corner that had 4 picks that game.
Ray Lewis carried him, as always.
Okay, damn. So we had Trent Dilfer winning a quarterback, and Justin Herbert can't even make the playoffs. I mean, winning a Super Bowl, and Justin Herbert can't even make the playoffs. That's crazy. Trent Dilfer can win Super Bowls,
all right.
but
So
Justin Herbert can't make the playoffs.
I pulled up his stats. Okay, pulled up his stats.
853 rushing yards. Am I close?
Zach, he had some really good, but he was very inconsistent as the stats go on.
Okay, you are way too
drunk. His numbers are very good, but he had a lot of inconsistent games. Am I wrong?
Bro, he's a quarterback in the NFL.
I mean, you're not wrong, Trevor.
Nobody's good for 17 weeks, bro.
But he had a lot of inconsistent
Patriots only did it because they cheated.
Am I wrong there, Zach? Matt, he had a lot of inconsistent games last year?
No, talk about his whole season. You said he had a bad season, so talk about his season.
You look at his numbers, they're good. He did have a lot of inconsistent games.
So he had a couple bad games, one at home in the snow against Atlanta. So
Kerry, did Justin Herbert have a better year than Josh Allen last year?
I think Herbert had better.
He had a bad game against New England.
Allen had a better team. He sucked against Miami both games. And
he had a bad game against Jacksonville.
Zach, you don't think that, too, do you? Do you think Herbert had a better year than Allen last year?
Allen had a much better team.
Thinking about it.
Allen had an insanely better defense, so you can't even say that. Come on. Allen had a top 5 defense in the NFL. Herbert had a bottom 5 defense in the NFL. You can't compare that shit.
Kerry, look at the camera.
Every day of the week.
No.
Don't even bring that up for the 40th time.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kerry,
I will say this. I will say this. I agree with Kerry.
Allen had a down year by his standards. Overall, he had a good year, but if you look at his game-by-game results, he had a down year.
I need both of you. I need both of you to look at the camera and say Justin Herbert had a better year than Josh Allen.
Okay, so what do you judge? What are you judging
Allen
when you
had
say
a
a year?
much better team than Herbert did.
What stat matters to you, Trevor?
Who played better quarterback? Who played better football last year?
So QBR?
No.
Allen had a much better team. He had a better defense. He had a better line. He had a better receivers.
Not even that.
Take it into consideration, then, Kerry.
Justin Herbert had a higher completion percentage. He threw for more yards. He scored more touchdowns. They tied in interceptions.
I don't care.
It's a lot closer than you're making it, bud. It's a lot closer.
So who had a better year?
Allen is a lot
Justin
more
Herbert was sacked more times. He had more yards per attempt rushing.
Allen has
I don't care. I just want to know who had a better year.
I'm gonna say Justin Herbert had a better year.
Herbert will be a better quarterback than Josh Allen will ever be.
Okay, Kerry, you said Justin Herbert had a better year than Josh Allen last year?
Let me finish my
Justin
MVP.
Herbert had a better year than Josh Allen last year.
Oh my God. Kerry, do you agree with that?
Yes. Let me finish my
Holy
MVP.
Shit, dude.
It's easily true.
We have reached a new depth at beer league football.
What? I mean, look at the statistics.
Josh Allen was not that good last year. It's easily seen. If you look at his stats, he had a few huge... And, a lot of his games, he would go off in the... the game against Miami. He was horrible for 3 quarters. He threw, 3 touchdowns in the 4th quarter and decent stats at the end. Justin Herbert is better than Josh Allen. And you'll see it this year.
No, we got a clip.
Bills had a top 5 defense last year.
Wait. Trevor. If someone has a sub 20 QBR in a game, should that matter?
You're talking about the Jaguars game.
No.
The whole season? No, it doesn't matter over the whole season.
Okay, if someone has multiple games under 70, does that matter?
No, because what are we talking about, QBR?
Yeah.
It's the entire picture. That would add in.
Okay, a higher average over the course of a season.
Higher QBR average?
Higher average yards per attempt, higher touchdown percentage, higher passing numbers. There's no.
We're getting crazy.
Okay.
We're getting crazy right now.
Okay.
We have reached a new. Kerry, shut up.
I'm sick of
you
guys.
The
Bills' defense is easily better than the Chargers. Come on, it's easily better, and you know that.
Justin Herbert is better than Josh Allen.
The Bills had a much better
defense. Season than Josh Allen. I picked Josh Allen to win the MVP this year. Okay.
All right. Let me do my MVP because we've been sitting on this for a while. I'm gonna give an honorable mention at number 4. Derek Carr.
Shut up.
Yeah.
That was my number 4 honorable mention, but go ahead.
I think he's going to have a really good year. I don't think he's going to be in the top 3, but I think he's going to be up there. Number 3.
Sorry, Devontae Adams. Why didn't you do it last year then?
Zach's going to hate this. Trevor's going to love this.
Wait, can I say something first?
Sure.
Zach, Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers is going to win a Super Bowl with win an MVP with Devontae Adams, and then Derek Carr is going to be top 4 in MVP with Devontae Adams. Kerry's still going to say Devontae Adams sucks.
Yeah.
You never said Devontae Adams sucks. I said he's overrated. You're acting like he's a top receiver all time. He's not.
You said he was the best receiver in the NFL last year. I just want to point that out.
I did too.
Justin Jefferson is better this year. All right, number 3, Lamar Jackson, MVP. I think he's going to bounce back. I think he's going to put up better passing numbers this year. I think he's going to improve a lot.
Number 3 on Offensive Player of the Year, and you thought putting him at number 3 in MVP was going to piss me off?
I don't know why you put him at number 3 Player of the Year. Zach, you're so inconsistent. Lamar Jackson is crazy. Number 2. Josh Allen.
Oh my God, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, Trevor.
Trevor, get ready.
Kerry.
MVP.
Kerry.
Go on. The only. He's leading the Chargers to at least 11 or 12 wins this year. The best young quarterback in the NFL, Mr. Blondie, Justin Herbert.
Oh, I'm just numb. I'm a lot of things. I'm a lot of emotions right now.
He's the best young quarterback in the NFL.
No, he's not.
The best quarterback in the next 5 years when Aaron Rodgers is dead on whatever drugs he's doing and Tom Brady's retired, living with his family. It's time.
I just want to point out. Get
ready.
I just want to point out that like your favorite celebrity has definitely done ayahuasca before. I just want to point that out. Everyone's hating on Aaron Rodgers for that, but like your favorite celebrity has definitely done ayahuasca before.
Aaron Rodgers has definitely done every drug in the book that's illegal.
Aaron Rodgers was winning games and playoff games on Percocets, and Justin Herbert still couldn't make the playoffs.
Aaron Rodgers has always had a good defense. What are you talking about? For the 40th time. He did not have the worst rushing defense in the NFL for the 40th time. How many times do you have to bring this up before the regular season?
Justin Herbert is a pussy.
He's a terrible coach, the worst rushing defense in the NFL, and Mike Fat-Ass Williams dropping 40 catches a week. Let's just shut up on this topic.
You know, in Friends League, Mike Williams got drafted before Keenan Allen.
Yeah, because your buddy Dort of Beerly Hoops, a trash Beerly podcast, made a terrible decision as always.
The highest rated, but whatever.
All right.
Define highest rated.
On Apple Podcasts.
Okay.
If you pay for reviews, is that a...
No, that's not true.
Do.
No, I do the same things I do for Beerly Football.
No, you pay for reviews, as always. All right.
What great thing to put out there. You know what I'm saying?
Cares? Nobody's listening to this point.
You pay for followers.
No, I don't. Sadly. All right, we ready to do some rapid fire?
I'm ready for rapid fire.
I know Trevor's ready for this question. Has Mac Jones already reached his peak?
Yep.
I'm gonna be generous and because I don't know, so I'm gonna say no.
I think it's close, but I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna be that much better.
I don't think he's ever gonna, unless he gets traded. I don't think he's ever gonna get an offense with more weapons than what he has, which is
the weapons suck. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
All right, I know Zach's pretty much a football casual, so he's not going to know any of the answers to the question, but I'll ask him anyway, and I'll ask Trevor.
Okay.
Which of these cornerbacks has the most promising future? Asante Samuel Jr., J.C. Horn, Eric Stokes, or Greg Newsome II?
Asante Samuel was very good, but he went to Florida State, so I'm going to go with J.C. Horn.
Yeah, J.C. Horn.
If he was healthy last year, he was great.
Greg Newsome II, he's a beast. All right, describe Tim Tebow as a quarterback in one word.
Wait, hold on, real quick. I just want to look something up. You keep going. Tim Tebow as a quarterback in one word.
Go.
No.
Trevor?
Overlooked. I'm gonna say overlooked.
Love.
Who is more likely to be a bust, Trey Lance or Justin Fields?
Justin Herbert. Oh wait, what did you say? I would say Trey Lance.
I think Fields is the better quarterback, but he's in a worse situation. So I'm going to say Fields.
What was the question?
Who's more likely to be a bust, Lance or Fields?
Fields.
True or false?
Wait, okay, real quick. I found the tweet I was looking for. Just want to show the screen real quick here. Just so you can see what Kerry said there.
Yeah, horny. Wait, what?
I said horn.
Oh.
responded, and then he said changes it to Newsom because we both said Horn.
Mark.
So you get real takes from me and Trevor. You get bullshit from Kerry.
Exactly. True or false? Pat Freiermuth will be a top 6 fantasy tight end this year.
False.
True, he's on my team, so obviously I have to say true. Rank these head coaches 1 to 3. Lombardi, Belichick, Shula.
Lombardi doesn't count. He was so long ago. So he's
literally
getting
the
cut.
trophy.
He's third.
I know, because he has a cool name. They wouldn't have named the trophy after him if his last name was like Adams.
I'm gonna go Lombardi 3, Shula 2nd, Belichick 1.
Zach's cooking.
I'm gonna say Lombardi, Belichick, Shula. Shula didn't win anything besides the perfect season.
Bro, Lombardi has segregation stats. I don't care.
The trophy's
Segregation
named
accolades. It doesn't count.
All right.
Never mind.
All right. Who you taking in the prime, T.O. or Calvin Johnson?
Calvin.
It's close. I'm going to say Calvin.
I've thought about this. I saw our tweet and I thought about it for a while, so I know my answer is Calvin.
Calvin's more level-headed, so I'd say Calvin. Trevor?
What?
T.O. or Calvin?
Oh, Megatron.
Heck yeah.
This one got a lot of hate on. Which defensive duo are you taking the prime? Ed Lewis and Ray Lewis, or Jalen Ramsey and Aaron Donald?
Easy.
It's not easy, Zach.
Ed Reed, Ray Lewis. Easy.
Aaron Donald is the best player there. Would you agree on that?
Ray Lewis.
Is Aaron Donald the best player there?
Okay, what does every Hall of Fame quarterback say was the toughest player to play against?
But is Aaron Donald the best player there? Is Aaron Donald the best player there?
You did answer my question first.
They've said Ravens.
They've said Ed Reed, yeah. They've said Ed Reed.
Is Aaron Donald the best player there?
Dude, I miss Raven.
Shut up, dude. Come on. Is Aaron Donald?
I'm gonna say Ray Lewis and Ed Reed.
Yeah.
Is Aaron Donald the best player there?
A hawk, dog.
Probably, yeah. He's the best football player there.
I'd agree. I think it's closer than people want to imagine, but it's Raven. It's the Ravens.
It's obviously
Stop. Why would you say that?
Shut up, dude.
Trevor, what you should do is get a cast and put it around your heart.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
How could I eat my brie cheese?
True or false? These are the top 4 wide receivers in the NFL right now. Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, Cooper Kupp, and Justin Jefferson.
Nope.
True.
No. False.
Diggs and Chase are better than Jefferson.
Shut up, dude. No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
You need to go to group home right now.
You didn't even have Tyreek Hill in your top 20. Shut up.
Yeah, I have Chase over Hill, but whatever. Zach, who do you have over anyone?
Over anyone? Who are the names again? Because I know who I'm thinking of.
Adams, Kupp, Jefferson, Hill.
So I'd probably take Kupp and Hill out as pure wide receivers.
Diggs?
And I'd probably go Diggs and Jefferson.
Jefferson was in there.
Yeah,
Jefferson was in there?
Yeah.
So name him again?
Jefferson, Adams, Kupp, Hill.
So I'd probably go Jamar Chase. Who'd be my 4th?
Diggs.
Oh, yeah, Diggs.
Yeah!
Jason
Zach
Diggs.
is cooking.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, same.
Wait,
Yeah.
Diggs is or who?
No, I would keep Hill in there. Chase is my 5. Jefferson's my 6.
I'm taking Hill out because I think he's
Jason
a
Hill
wide receiver, but he's not a wide receiver, if you understand.
I'd put Chase over Hill.
He's a wide receiver, but he's not a white receiver. You know what I'm saying?
Literally my entire top 5. Okay.
God. All right. Will Carson Wentz last more than one season in Washington?
Yes.
My answer, who cares?
Can you actually give a real answer, though?
That is my real answer. Who cares?
All right. Top or bottom trio in their prime?
Bottom, definitely.
Top is Antonio Brown, DeAndre Hopkins, AJ Green. Bottom, Julio Jones, Dez, OBJ.
The one with Antonio Brown.
Top.
Say him again. Sorry, I had Dort text me. What was it?
Daddy little Dort.
Antonio Brown, DeAndre Hopkins, AJ Green in their prime, or Julio Jones, Dez Bryant, OBJ.
You have Hopkins and AB on the same team?
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm going with Hopkins AB.
OBJ clears Green, though.
Bro, did you see what Stephen A. said?
No.
Quote, if the American people wanted me to run for the presidency of the United States of America, I would strongly consider it, and damn it, I mean it. Dude, I will leave. Dude, Stephen A. Oh.
All right. You can steal one player from the Colts. Who are you taking for your favorite team? I'm taking Quentin Nelson.
One player from the Colts?
Yeah.
I would probably take Quentin Nelson, too.
It's 3 options.
Nelson.
No, nobody's taking JT?
No.
Dude, JT and Brady would be hot.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be that much of an upgrade from Lenny.
What about Darius Leonard, though?
Yeah, it would. We have great linebackers.
I like our linebackers. I like Jacksonville's linebackers this year.
Darius Leonard, though?
Zach had him in his top 20.
All right. Is Big Ben overrated, properly rated, or underrated?
Got away with rapid. Yeah, I don't care, dude. Like,
I'm saying he's properly rated.
I think if anything, his peak is underrated, but I think he's properly rated.
I would agree with Trevor.
He had a
his
great
peak was insane.
Throwing for like 7 touchdowns 1 week, 4 the next week, 5 the next week.
He also had a lot of great wide receivers.
Okay, what's he supposed to do? Underperform?
Okay. All right. Last question. Who's the best backup QB here? Andy Dalton, Gardner Minshew, Taylor Heineke, or Case Keenum?
What does Justin Herbert do better than Case Keenum?
Shut up. Goddamn. The best backup?
I'm taking Minshew. He's the GOAT.
Minshew's a real one. We might have to agree on something for once.
He's a starter at this point.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He's better. Yes, he is. He's better than Geno Smith and Drew Lock.
Okay, but he doesn't play for the Seahawks, pal. He's not better than Jalen Hurts.
He's the top 25 quarterback in the NFL. Would you agree on that?
Name 7 quarterbacks worse than him.
Fields, Lawrence, Lance, Mac Jones. Let's see who else.
Who else?
He's easily top 25. Easily.
Okay.
Do we have more rapid fire?
Zach, you said he's better than Tua.
Hurry, I gotta pee,
man.
What?
He's close to Tua.
I said he's better than Tua?
Would you say he's better than Tua?
No.
Really?
Oh, wait. Better than Tua. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's better than Daniel Jones.
I agree.
He's close, if not better than Davis Mills.
I think Davis Mills is a little more proven.
Close. Yeah, I don't know about that. Minshew was like a 40-10 QB ratio, touchdown to interception ratio.
Still think he's more proven.
Minshew's closer than top 25 in the NFL. He's a starting quarterback in the NFL.
He could be, but...
You disagree on that?
We'll never know unless he gets a chance. And I don't think he will, honestly.
Sadly, I don't think he ever will.
Yep.
And that's because the NFL's racist against guys.
When he retires, maybe he'll want to work for Beerly.
Dude, that would be sick.
We can wear George together.
Gardner Minshew, if you're listening to this podcast, we'd hire you right now.
And you have to fight Zach, because he said he would fight you.
Exactly.
I would fight... Well, yeah. Okay, yeah.
I'll wear jorts with you. Zach will fight you, and then I'm sure you and Kerry can do something fun together.
Exactly. Go back and listen to that episode, Gardner Minshew. It's a good one. That was a fire episode.
was great.
All right. Anything we want to promote?
Yeah, for sure. If you haven't already, make sure to follow us on Twitter at Beerly Football, at Beerly Sports. It's the end of the episode. It's about time. I need y'all to cover all the other bases because I got to pee. I've held it this entire episode, and it was a long one. It's the year of the beer. That's all I got.
Yeah. Beerly Baseball, Beerly Sports, Beerly Football, Beerly Hockey, Beerly Bets. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever it is. That's it for me.
All right, make sure you guys check out the website, beerlysports.com. We'll try and get more articles up very soon. You can also follow me on Twitter at BeerlyZach to get all the best football. Well, actually, not just football, because I talk a lot about different stuff. So the best sports takes, sports in general, and that's where you'll find all the best sports takes. Follow me at BeerlyZach on Twitter. Again, at BeerlyZach on Twitter. You can also follow us on TikTok, Beerly Sports. I don't know if they mentioned that yet. And we will see you guys next week. We're going to talk about all the teams in the NFL. We're going to talk about records. And that should be a fun one because there's definitely going to be yelling. And now I'm the only one here. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Exactly.